Hi, I'm Tom Nahumi from Dell EMC. In this demonstration video, I'm going to give you a quick overview of the new CSM Volume Group Snapshotter, which has been released as part of the new CSI driver for Dell EMC PowerFlex version 1.5. Many stateful Kubernetes applications use several persistent volumes to store the data. To create recoverable snapshots of volumes for these applications, it is necessary to have capability to create consistent snapshots across all volumes of the application at the same time. Dell CSM Volume Group Snapshotter is an operator which extends Kubernetes API to support crash-consistent snapshots of groups of volumes. This operator consists of Volume Group Snapshot CRD and CSI Volume Group Snapshotter controller. The CSI Volume Group Snapshotter is a sidecar container which runs in the controller pod of the CSI driver. The CSI Volume Group Snapshotter uses CSI extension implemented by Dell EMC CSI drivers to manage volume group snapshots on backend arrays. CSM Volume Group Snapshotter is currently in a technical preview phase and should be considered alpha software. For the purpose of this demo, I installed the latest version of the PowerFlex CSI on my Kubernetes cluster, version 1.5. In order to enable CSM Volume Group Snapshotter, all you need to do is change the VSG Snapshotter enabled boolean to true in the values file and specify the volume group snapshotter image to be used as VSG snapshotter.image. By describing the CSI controller pod, you can see the VG snapshotter sidecar container, which has been deployed as part of the driver deployment. Now that we have our CSI driver up and running, let's create a storage class. I'm specifying the storage class details, including the name, the CSI driver, the PowerFlex details, and some additional features. Next, I'm creating 3 persistent volume claims for my MongoDB stateful set database. To use the new feature, I'm adding the volume group label to each and every persistent volume claim with the name of my application, MongoDB1. Next, we need to create the volume group. In Kubernetes, volume group snapshot objects are represented as instances of volume group snapshot CRDs, so we have to specify the snapshot class and the PVC label I added to the persistent volume claim objects. Now, I'm creating the persistent volume claims using the kubectl create command and then the volume group snapshot. By describing the VSG, we can see that its status is ready to use. We can also see the snapshot group ID, which is basically the consistency group ID in PowerFlex. Under snapshots, we can find the snapshots of our 3 MongoDB persistent volume claims. By listing the volume snapshots, we can see that a snapshot has been created for each and every volume in our volume group. If I run the describe command on one of them, we can see the snapshot group label assigned to it. Now, let's navigate to PowerFlex UI and click on the Volumes tab. We can filter by the volume name, so there we can find our 3 volumes. If I click on one of them, we can see that a snapshot has been taken for each volume at the same time, as they are all part of the same consistency group. And this is how we can provide consistent snapshots across all volumes of the application at exactly the same time. I really hope you find this demo useful, and thank you very much for watching.